Hey guys, Justin Gundam here with another Gundam MSIA review. And today we're reviewing the American release G-3 Gundam. This figure can be a little bit hard to get because he only came with the gun parry in the US release. However, you could buy, this is if you can find it, the Japanese release by itself. Just so you can know the differences between the G3 American, G3 Japanese. Mostly it's panel lining. As you can see, there's panel lining on this one. But this one came with beam sabers and a bazooka. It also came with a shield. I just don't have it pictured at the moment. But that's pretty much the difference. Also, it doesn't have Earth Federation Space Forces on it. Or, yeah, pretty much that's it. So, let's get to reviewing the figure. Like I said, he can be hard to get because he only came with the gun parry. The two weapons that he comes with is his beam rifle, which is just your standard beam rifle. Pretty much this figure is an exact, same mold as the RX-78-2 version 1, which I have a Japanese version right here for comparison. And so, down to the shield and the boosters, everything's the same, but it's a different color scheme. The shield says G3. See the difference there. The shield can go on the back. It's got a little peg here. There's a little hole. So when he's not using his shield, he can carry it on his back. It has a place back here for a bazooka, if you should have one. You can easily just take a spare bazooka from your RX-78-2 and stick it back there. And the boosters have a little bit of give to them. As you can see, they move. You put them both out if you want. Now for the articulation. Waist turns 360 degrees. Arms 360 degrees. They have a reasonable flexibility there. They turn 360 degrees there. But they can come off a little bit because it's got a small ball joint. They don't come off too easily, but they can come off. Hand turns 360 degrees. These usual joints right in here are usually fairly stiff, so if you don't hold the arm down while you turn it, you may actually have the arm come off. Head turns 360 degrees. It's not on a ball joint. It's got that little part that goes in, much like the Zaku 2 version 1. Leg goes that far forwards, that far back. Good elbow joint. And the foot has limited articulation there. Overall, though, this is a very cool figure. The G-3 Gundam is something you never saw in the series because what was originally planned for the original Gundam show was cut. It got canned, pretty much. Only instead of like American TV where it just, gets canned and you don't see it anymore, they had to cut down the episodes so they could get it finished. And so instead of 50 episodes that there was supposed to be, there's 43 or something like that. I could be wrong on that part, but I know it was supposed to have 50 episodes and it got cut. And so what was supposed to happen was the RX-78-2 gets destroyed by Lala's mobile armor, and Amuro gets the G-3 Gundam. You're asking, Brandon, how do you know this? Tomino wrote a series of books called Mobile Suit Gundam, which has a totally different ending than the original Gundam show, and very cool books. I highly recommend them. I'll make a video about them here sometime. But anyways, the books have the G3 Gundam in them, and that's where it comes from. So this figure can be a little bit hard to find, as the gun parries are hard to find as well. But another thing I'd like to note about the G3 Gundam is you can make some cool customs with these. Because this is the real type Gundam, which I'll review one of these days. And then the RX-78-2. And the GM version 1, which I'll grab. The GM version 1, these all use the same design, pretty much. Except that the GM version 1 has a ball joint for its neck peg. But The legs are compatible, the arms are compatible, the lower torsos are reasonably compatible. The GM's lower torso part is a little different, but its upper torso is compatible with either of these. You know, the shoulders are compatible, so you can make some really cool GMs or some really cool Gundams. And so if you already have one, you know, it never hurts to get an extra one because you can make some cool customs. Just to show off a custom that I made using different Gundams, I'll show this guy off right here. This is what I call the Black Death Forces GM. Obviously, I didn't use the G-3 in him. I used the real type Gundam version 1 in a regular GM. But the Black Death Forces GM is one of my customs that I like a lot. So yeah, these are cool figures. I really like them. I highly recommend them. And duplicates are always awesome because you can make some cool stuff out of them. Yeah, I'm hoping one of these days to use a G-3 Gundam to make a gray GM. One of these days. Well, that's it for our review. I'll catch you guys later, and if you're looking for a G-3 Gundam of your own, or a Gunperry, or, you know, a spare of any of these, or even your first, check out our store, Gundams R Us. We're your favorite arms dealer. We're on eBay, we're a power seller, we have good prices, and lots of different Gundams to choose from. So come check us out. There's a link down below in the more info area. Catch you guys later. Bye.